Hi and welcome back. In this video we're going to look at how to run Python from our console. Sometimes we won't have access to PyCharm or, an IDE when we're running our Python programs because we'll be in, for example, a server, or we want to share a program with someone who doesn't have that IDE, and so forth. So it can be handy to be able to run our Python programs outside of any specific environment. So the console is a text interface to your computer. You probably have come across it before. You can basically run anything by using text. You can open files, copy them, you can run programs, basically anything that doesn't have a graphical interface. And many things in software are done through the console just because, sometimes it's not worth developing a nice graphical interface. If you're making a tool, for example, to help you with formatting your code nicely, sometimes you don't need a graphical interface for that. If you're accessing a database, you may want to only run the SQL commands and not necessarily have a graphical interface that goes with it. If you're writing code, sometimes you may not want a graphical interface to write your code with. Maybe a text editor is enough. There's many situations where there's just not a reason to have a nice graphical interface for something, so whoever developed that just made it into a text program. And those text programs normally run in a console. So in order to open a console in your computer, you can open cmd.exe on Windows. If you search for it, just type cmd.exe on the search bar or wherever else, depends on the Windows version you're using. I'm sure it will come up. It's a very popular thing in Windows. If you're using Mac, you want to open terminal.app. This is the app that Mac comes with in order to launch a console. And on Linux, you can open the terminal app. Any of these will give you essentially something that looks more or less like this. It'll be a black box with some text in it, and you can type some more text. Here's an example of typing Python in that console. When I type Python, what appears is some more text, and then 3 crocodile clips at the bottom, and there I can type some Python code. And this program here will immediately run the Python code I type, and essentially let me type Python code in real time and see the output of the code immediately. By the way, Python 2.7 is the version you can see here, and that's the default on Mac OS X, which is what I'm using. If you're